Hi guys, Helen here. So I want to ask yourselves a question. But before you ask that question, let me share a little story with you again. Several years ago, I was feeling really down on myself. I'd gone through divorce and I had 2 kids, I was a single mum. I was feeling really quite sorry for myself and I was frustrated at what I hadn't achieved. And then I think I was listening to somebody, maybe I was being coached, can't remember exactly. But the question was, write down what you've achieved. Oh, look at this is beautiful. Sea behind me. I love the sea. Great pattern up there. Anyway, back to the subject. So I wrote down what I'd achieved. And I'd achieved, at 12 I wanted to be a nurse. I became a nurse for 8 years. I wanted to have children. And I thought, I'd never had the confidence. I thought, I'll never have children. I had children. I wanted to travel the world. I've lived in New Zealand for 16 years, back in the UK now, and I travelled all around Europe to many other places. I was like, wow, Helen, you've achieved so much. So what have you achieved? I ask you to turn it around instead of focusing on what you haven't achieved, because we spend so much time in our lives focusing on what we haven't achieved and getting frustrated that we're not going or we haven't travelled, whatever. Focus on what you have achieved. Write it down and give yourself a woohoo for what you have achieved. Maybe for children, maybe you haven't. Maybe you've travelled, maybe you haven't. Whatever your goal is, if you haven't achieved it yet, it's never too late. Write it down and take action. And again, PM me if you want help with that. Focus on what you have achieved. The fact that you've lived your life this far. I think Wayne Dyer said about how you've brought your body to this age. Doesn't matter how old you are, you've brought your body to this age. You've got through all your challenges. You've grown through all those challenges. So pat yourself on the back for what you have achieved. Write down what you want to achieve. PM me for help if you want to help with that. And give yourself a break. And by giving yourself a break, I mean take that walk. Whatever you're doing, take a break. Breathe, meditate, read a book, exercise, do whatever you need to do. Give yourself a break. That's all for me for this afternoon, sorry. I'm next to nature again. I just love it here, it's just so beautiful. Anyway, connect with me on Facebook, check out my blog, workwithhelenlingard.com, and PM me if you'd like more help. Talk to you soon, take care.